Hey everybody, Angie B here. I wanted to make a video so you guys can see how exactly I apply my jams. I have previously taken old jams off. I washed my hands with Dawn dish soap there, grease fighting whatever that magic ingredient is, works great on removing some of your grease from your nails. Nail prep is key in getting your jams to seal properly. You want to make sure that all of your hands are cleaned, dried thoroughly. So let me show you where we start. If you see, I have prepared my workstation. I've got my nail file, I've got a cuticle pusher, I've got a nail buffer, nail scissors, rice pack, which is really cool. I will explain those to you later. Part of my nail prep prior to making the video was Jamberry has a great cuticle oil. When I took my jams off, I made sure that I put the cuticle oil on my cuticles, and I had previously used my cuticle pusher, and I have gone and made sure that all of my cuticles have been pushed back. Your jams will not stick if there is any cuticle or any of that cuticle skin stuck on your fingernails. So you just want to make sure that you push them back very good like that, and I have already done that. So the very next step that you want to take, just a side note, if your nails have ridges or rough spots, take your buffer and just buff it out. And actually, some people believe that nails, or that the jams stick better to your nails if you've buffed them. So rough them up just a little bit. If, like I said, you have ridges, Jamberry also has a great ridge filler that's sold out of our lacquer line. So keep that in mind if you do have ridges that you are just too deep for you to buff out. So after you've prepped your cuticles and you have buffed your nails, you want to take an alcohol prep wipe. Anyone will do. And you want to make sure, I'm going to put this finger on first, so we'll just clean this finger. You want to clean your nail really, really well with the alcohol. You want to make sure that you remove all oils from it, any dust particles that may be left over from when you buffed them. Next, I am going to show you. So the jams, this is a half a sheet actually. This is my chevrons. This is what I'm going to put on today. These are just cut because I've used them once before, and this is what was left over of the other half. I have sized them up. This one here fits my fingernail for my middle finger, and that's the one that we're going to go with. I don't really need to do any other major sizing with that one at all. You will need a heat source. Jamberry also has a great little mini heater, quiet, throws off a bunch of heat. You can use your hair dryer. That is not a problem. It works very well. Personally, it's a pain in the butt because it's loud. You have to lift it up, turn it on, hold it. At least if you use a Jamberry heater, it gives you both hands free to do what you need to do. Also have a rice pack. This is another side note. Rice pack, this is something that I make personally. I give it to every single one of my hostesses that holds a party with me. But the rice pack is also a great heat source if you don't have a mini heater. You can throw this in the microwave. It will hold heat for a while, and you can use it for the same purpose, to use the heat and the pressure that you need to apply your nails. So that being said, the only other thing that I don't have in front of me is my orange stick because I was not prepared. So there we go. I have an orange stick, and generally these are extremely cheap, and Jamberry gave me some. So again, I'm going to use this tip right here, and I am going to take my orange stick. I'm going to avoid touching it with my fingers, and I'm going to use my orange stick and hold it back about halfway, and I'm going to take some cuticle scissors, or excuse me, just little finger slipper, or I can't speak, just scissors, and I'm going to cut it in half. Well, let's hope that I didn't cut it too short. Okay, I didn't. So you want to take your jamberry nail, and you want to hold it in front of your heat source until it starts to curl. And I know I'm speaking a lot and this seems like it's taking a long time, but when you know what you're doing and you are just doing it, it really does not take this long. So see, it started to curl, and then I'm going to take this and I am going to, let's make sure you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to take this and I am going to set it as close to my cuticle as I can. You know, if you don't get it straight the first time, don't worry, because you will have the ability to reposition it. But once I set it on my nail, I take the very tip and I pull it straight. And then I kind of put a lot of pressure right across the top at first. And I like to warm mine again. You see my finger going out. There we go. I like to warm mine again. And then pull it straight one more time and go straight across, just with pressure, pressing it down. And what you then can do is go down the right side. And I actually didn't go straight as I wanted to, so while it's still warm, see, I can lift it up and I can reposition it. But then I can just press it down and press it down. So there's a start to it. I am going to heat it again, and I'm going to take my cuticle pusher and I am going to just make sure that it's not on any skin and that that the glue adheres to it. You know, jamberry is adheres and bonds to your nail with heat and pressure. So where the rice pack comes in, I'm going to show you again. If it was in the microwave, it would be nice and warm. You know, but you can also hold it up to your heater and warm it. And you can use this to help bond this to your nail. It helps the pressure. It helps hold it in place. Okay, so taking this step, I've got it on. There's excess here that you can see. You can take your little scissors. If you have a lot left over, cut it close to your nail, but not exactly to your nail. And then you want to take a nail file and at a 90-degree angle. At a 90-degree angle, you want to file down, and that will actually, if you can see, that will remove the excess right to the shape of your nail. There you go. So now that it's shaped to my nail, I'm going to heat it one more time. And then again, I'm going to use pressure. Heat and pressure is what it takes to put your jamberries on. Use my pressure, and there you go. Sorry, not giving you the finger, really. So there you have it. I've got my one jam on. Now, there is an extra step that I like to do. This in no way is necessary, but it does. I'm really hard on my hands and on my nails, and just to assure that this stays sealed, I like to take a plastic bag, you know, just one of your little sandwich bags, and I like to put my finger in there. I want to wrap it really tight, just like that, and I like to hold it under the heat again. The heat, along with the bag wrapped on it, really helps seal the tips. And one last little push down, and there you go. There you have your jams. So I hope that helped you, and if you have any more questions after watching this, certainly reach out to me and let me know, and I will walk you through it. Have a good day and jam on, people.